Hello and welcome to today's YouTube video, and in this video I'll be showing you two different types of Brightech side destination, one being LED and one being a Brightdot flip dot. The difference between these and Hanover blinds and some later ones is these cannot scroll, so you can only program on the dots you've got. However, the LED ones do have multiple screens, but the Brightdot doesn't. So here we go, and I'm going to turn it on now. They're both on, not in service. However, as you can see, the top one can flash between sorry I'm and not in service. Well, anyway, this is just a selection of blinds we've got from Leicester, Arriva Fox County or Arriva Midlands, and I'm going to do another one which you also see in the bus stations, which is caution, this bus is reversing. But as you can see with the displays, the top one can say caution, and all the Brightdot one says is bus reversing. Now we'll do some destinations are fixed and some move around, so I'm only doing the ones in Leicester that change. And the first one is Oadby, because there's two different routes in Oadby. The first one is the 31. Oadby the Grange, and if you see these on Hanover displays, basically they scroll rather than flash. As you can see, the bottom display has to show all of it, and the top one is changing between Oadby and the Grange. The next one is Combe Rise. (31A) service. Now this one, the bottom one, hasn't got enough case letters to fit it all on, so it has to say Oadby Combe RI, short for Rise, as it's not fitted on, and the display has put these little digits up and the last two letters are both missing. And the top one obviously is more readable, and again with a Hanover display this would have just scrolled through the whole lot. The next one is the 44 service. Now the reason why there's a load of these is because there's a lot of buses that all go to South Wixton, and of course the bright dot display just shows South Wixton and the number, where the top one also shows the road it's going down, so obviously via Queen's Road. And then we'll quickly change it to the next one, which is the 44A. And this is the daytime service for the 44A, which goes to Wixton Magna, also via Queen's Road. And then there's the evening service, and this one only goes as far as Wixton Fields, but it's still via Queen's Road. Next one is the 47 service. That one, come on, goes obviously South Wixton, but goes via Saffron Lane. And then the 48 is the opposite of that one, which is because they do a circular. And this one obviously goes via Welford Road back to South Wixton. And the one after this is the 49. to Fleckney. This one goes via Welford Road. And again, as you can see, the LED later displays are more versatile because they can show more information. You'll also notice that sometimes the font changes when you're on fixed screens, where it'll either be basically the characters use bigger letters if they can fit them on. As you can see, Fleckney is in big writing font, and the via Welford Road is in the smaller one. So, like I said, the F is quite, and I is quite a lot different. Well, anyway, we'll go on to the next one. This is the 84 service to Broughton Astley. Again, this is using small font, and obviously the 84 to Broughton Astley also goes via Blaby and Cosby, which again the bright dot can't show. The next destination I'm going to do is the 85 to South Wixton. Yet another bus that goes to South Wixton. However, this one goes via Countersthorpe. And if you catch this bus from Leicester, this bus will take about just under an hour to get to Countersthorpe under normal road conditions. And the 47 service can get there in about 18 minutes. So there we go. And the next one we're going to do is the Eyres Monsell set buses, because they also go around in two different directions. The 86 goes to Eyres Monsell via Saffron Lane. Big bold letters again. And Saffron Lane is in small. And of course, the 87 service is via Elston Road. Now the other thing you may notice is the dot sign only changes when it needs to change dots. So obviously it only needed to change the 6 to a 7, so the rest of the destination stayed put. There's also a fault with the top destination because it seems to flash brightly and then go dimmer. I've not been able to fix this. But as I said, these are quite old now and very hard to get hold of. And the final destination, but one we're going to do, is the X3 service to Market Harborough. Now, again, these are let down by the non-scrolling that more modern LED destinations have, as it cannot show the whole of Market Harborough. And obviously it would say Market Harborough via Great Glen in and Kibworth in one line, and not shortening Market Harborough to what it has done, which is HK or HT, yes. And obviously Kibworth Square's not complete either because it's too big to fit on. Now you're probably wondering why the bottom one is not scrolling. Now the reason why is it can't. It can only display one display. Now if you try and show more than one display, you get what I'm about to show you, which it tries to display everything the LED is about to display, but all at the same time. And as you can see, you can just make out the, I'll just wait for it, the M at the beginning in, not too sure which one, I think it's middle and then we've got an N at the end, which is, as you can see, you're scrolling through. Well, I can't even tell you why there's an N at the end, because when you look at it, it doesn't make sense. So it's basically trying to scroll the messages all together and all at the same time, and that just doesn't work. So what we'll do is we'll go to a normal destination that does work, and I think we'll finish this video. And once again, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video, please add it in the comments below. But this is 2 Brightech side destinations. The top one is an LED display, formerly from a London bus, and this was actually an internal display, but I have actually discovered that the Brightech LED side displays are exactly the same. They're just not painted gold, they're just painted black. And then the bottom one is a standard side Brightech dot, also made by Brightech, and these were fitted in all the DAF lowlanders that we used to have, and the only buses that had the LED side destinations in was 3 mini pointer dots, which came right at the very end of the mini pointer dot era before they changed. And obviously Arriva changed to Hanover displays, and hence the reason why we now have scrolling displays rather than the flashing ones. But you can still see some buses driving around with these older style displays on. Anyway, I'll say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.